Morning. So let's have some more fun. We have another reaction video to make. Should I make it even more fun by saying like exclamation point, question mark? Or is it question mark, exclamation point? That means you can pretty much get away with child pornography on YouTube. You can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want if your title has an exclamation point fucking question mark. Oh, I see. Reaction video. Wink, motherfucking wink, you fucking cunt. So let's have some fun with this video. And I haven't watched it. It's 2 minutes and 39 seconds. I can easily turn that into fucking 3 hours of fucking comedy. But I wouldn't want to be a self-proclaimed comedian or anything. It's actually your guys' job. When I provide enough jokes, you'll actually call me a fucking comedian and shit. But that's the way it really works there for you H3 Productions and every last person on YouTube that claims to be a comedian, but actually I call you a comedian after you tell all your jokes and prove that you're actually a comedian. But nowadays it's all turned around to where if somebody like me actually says, "Okay, comedian, tell me your jokes. You claim to be the comedian." I'm somehow the bad guy, and the comedian never has to tell any jokes. So as the comedians don't have to tell any jokes, they get to get rid of real comedians, so we don't have any anymore. Then when you ask these self-proclaimed comedians, "Let me see your comedy," you're the bad guy. Get rid of him. He almost outed me for my fucking fake shit. All the fucking shit I'm trying to steal from fucking real people and shit. And this is how I easily can turn the video into 3 hours long, as I realize right now. Fuck, I haven't even played any of it. Good thing there's 1 second on here already for me. This one might be fun if we all think of our own scenarios. It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee that she started her own YouTube channel because she wanted to be in touch with creators. Yeah, we're talking about isn't it funny how we take these biblical things and real shit? Now we're all a bunch of creators that don't know how to make anything and make nothing whatsoever. It's just this title and shit. So Susan, old fucking Susan over here, that sounds like a valley girl and shit. With your $410 million, your wealthy family. Where'd you grow up? 10 fucking miles down away from me on Sherman Oaks and shit, Ventura fucking Boulevard, hanging out in the fucking valley and shit, and you're the communist. Exactly as you would end up to be. True blue and shit. But yeah, this is easily how I could make it 3 hours long. She's gonna talk about, well, I wanted to do some content thing, and then this would give me some way to communicate with people, which we all know. Susan, you're full of shit. YouTube, it's a YouTube comment section full of nothing but Nazi communist comments that you fucking defend, that you won't get rid of. If anybody says anything about these fucking Nazis, you get rid of the person that says something. So now stupid Susan wants all of us, it'll be in the video, it's a guarantee. I should kind of play it so that she could say it. But she's going to say, "Oh yeah, the comment section, it's a way for people to contact and get in and to have comments, and the more comments I get on this topic, I'll make a video on that topic and blah blah blah." And fucking why I'm saying all this, why I'm not playing the video, is I want you to almost come up with your own scenario. Really, I want you, so it's more fun. And I've made this video all the way up into this point just to get to this point of you making your own scenario. Mine's not as fun, even though it pertains to what I really fucking like. It doesn't hit this area hard enough. For me, I'm thinking of it as the band, and the least thing that's important is the music. We don't care about the music. It's kind of funny, huh? Yes, a band where every single thing is about the music. The people want to hear the music, the fucking music, the fucking music. Well, Susan is gonna do a thing of, hey, let's have a band, but let's not have music. So You know, that really isn't a bad scenario now that I fucking spit it out. But you have your own. Take your own to this video, and since I've talked so much, maybe I won't talk so fucking much.
Today why I'm starting a YouTube channel. Three reasons why.
Oh, and share. Please share in the comments section. Share your scenario with all of us. Maybe I'll put a couple of them together and make a video. Maybe it'll just inspire me so fucking much I'll be forced to fucking use yours because yours is better than mine most of the time.
I am creating a YouTube channel. First of all, I wanted to use it as a way of communicating with creators and use YouTube.
Ah, a way of communicating with creators. How about if what is this creator thing before we start classifying people as being able to make things and invent things and create things? Are we creating things out of nothing? Are we understanding a nothing new reality where we have to create things brand new out of the fucking nothing? Can we understand what is being talked about when we are talking about creators?
And YouTube videos as a way of connecting with the creator community. Whenever I go to a new country, I always
Ah, so you thought your stupid fucking comment section full of nothing but fucking Nazi fucking slander and blackmail is somehow gonna ask anybody any fucking intelligent question at any time. Have you ever looked at YouTube there, Susan? Have you ever fucking looked at the fucking thing? You protect all the fucking Nazi fucking children. If anybody says anything about them, they'll never see the person that said anything about them again. You are a true communist dictator.
with creators in that country. I love meeting them and hearing their stories about how they became YouTubers.
And this is very interesting. Susan wants to be worldly with us, which is Susan is more worldly than all of us since she's traveled the world her entire fucking life. Never got a grasp on what humans are about. Never got a grasp of what the daily struggle's like. Never got a grasp of what a common man has to do or nothing like that. Worldly Susan that has fucking the brightness of a 14-year-old and shit really wants to tell us is, you know what? I travel all around the world, and the world seems to have a bunch of different laws and shit. I'm gonna do this YouTube thing, and I'm gonna control all the laws. I'll be higher than all the laws. Everybody will answer to me. And that is exactly what is happening with YouTube. YouTube is 100% lawless, but somehow controls the laws of the whole fucking world.
And having a dialogue about YouTube. Recently, I went on a trip and I was in Warsaw, I was in Paris, I was in.
Yeah, it's kind of your story of your fucking vast vacations to communist fuckingville is kind of condemning, Susan.
And I was in London, and I met with creators in every single
Hey,
one.
and I picked up this Marxist philosophy over here. I picked up this Marxist philosophy over here. And how about your mother, Esther? Esther Wojcicki, who is a teacher, she has a lot of communist belief systems. Let's not forget your mother teaching you nothing but communism. Oh, a little rich kid that learned nothing but communism and is now in control of everything and is now pumping that same communism down our throat. Susan stands at the top of the fucking eye with her $410 million while everything is given to us. So we can be in communism and Susan can run the communism.
Cities. And when I came back, I thought, wow, that was so productive. I really enjoyed meeting all those YouTubers, but there's so many more out there. How do I build a really scalable way to enable?
Well, Susan, it's hard to take it like you're actually having a real conversation or talking real because there's an edit every 2 fucking seconds. It makes you look real stupid. This whole YouTube thing of having an edit it makes you look like a liar. It makes you look like you're not able to speak. I have a lot of trouble speaking through all these videos, but no, none in my videos do you ever see me edit all the fuck over the place because it makes me look stupid. It would make me look like a fucking liar. It would make me look like I can't sit up here and talk absolute truth without being caught in any contradiction whatsoever. I could do this all day, all week, all month, while you would not be able to get one word out of your mouth without, oh fuck. Oh fuck, I incriminated myself. Oh fuck, I fucked myself over. Fuck, it's a good thing you got edit after edit after edit after fucking edit.
Creators all over the world to have a conversation with them about what's on their mind and
Oh,
simulate.
so Big Susan wants to have A conversation with the creators all over the. How does that work, Susan? You're one person. The world is a really fucking big place, huh? Let's just assume, Susan, that what you're talking about is a communist dictatorship.
Experience, and I thought, why don't we do videos? I can get questions from the community and do regular updates based on the questions that I'm getting from creators. That's the first reason.
So we're back to Susan's gonna dig through her communist fucking her communist. How you can look at the comments for yourself. Is any of this shit right here asking any intelligent question whatsoever? Does anybody on YouTube have any intelligence whatsoever?
I was excited to create a YouTube channel. And then there's a second reason. I also feel really lucky that we have so many.
You were hold on. You were excited to create a YouTube channel. Why, Susan? You're worth $410 million. You're the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company. That is YouTube itself. What do you want to do, Susan? You don't have enough fucking money. You don't have enough travel time. You don't have enough of the conquest of the fucking world itself by turning us all into fucking communists. That's not good enough for you. You need 2 YouTube videos. Oh, you were so excited to start your channel there. So where's your content, Susan? Where's your anything, Susan? You were so fucking excited, weren't you? These 2 fucking videos that somebody else put together for you. You weren't able to string together 3 words without a fucking edit.
That come to YouTube. A lot of times they're asking me questions and I'm asking them questions. We're having a conversation that's behind the scenes. And I thought,
oh, we're having a conversation that's behind the scenes. That's what's that? Is that supposed to be something respectable, Susan?
Conversation and we can make that available. Why don't I do a series where they ask me 2 questions and I ask them 2 questions? And
who's they, Susan? Who is they? They ask me 2 questions. You went from talking to every single person around the world, everybody in the entire world that uses YouTube is all gonna talk to Susan at the same moment. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it, Susan? I mean, you're very educated, but I mean, wow, Susan. So that one didn't work. So now you turned it into they are going to ask me 2 questions. Who are they? Who are these 2 people? Who are these 1 people? Who are, oh, we'll make it 1,000 and then they can all collaborate and we'll make it look like they asked a question. It's just a communist dictator, Susan. Susan, you make yourself look stupid by every fucking thing you say. You are the biggest fucking hypocrite with this shit.
Post that on YouTube. My idea was to call it 2x2 at HQ. And the third reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel was to test and to use all of these creator features.
Here's the part. She wanted to test the creator features. Shouldn't we know what content is first, Susan? Shouldn't we know what creativity is? Shouldn't we know what creativity that has longevity? Shouldn't we know all of these things? So see how Susan now does the band that doesn't play music. We're going to have a band, Susan, but Susan has this revolutionary idea. How about if we have a band, but the band doesn't play music? Because, see, the music part takes creativity, and we hate that. So, how can I talk about a band right now, but we're not going to play music?
I've been using YouTube since the very beginning as a viewer, and I've been uploading private videos. But when you're a creator, it's a different experience. You're thinking about thumbnails.
Oh, you're thinking about thumbnails when you're trying to be creative and make what you. I know you wouldn't understand it, Susan, but I'm gonna say it. Real content. When you're a creative person that can make real content, you don't give a fuck about these thumbnail things. These are the things that make you stupid people all fucking excited. Us people that can make the real shit, we care about what's inside, not the pretty shit on the outside. And we don't care to appease you either. We don't give a fuck. Real talented people don't give a fuck about appeasing you with fucking fancy thumbnails after all the real work is inside and shit. Oh, the title! Oh, we're back to, hey, we can get away with child pornography if we do a whole thing of question mark exclamation mark. Or is it the other way around? That's the only thing there is with titles. How PewDiePie has 100% copied all of advertising. Then they turn it all into clickbait, then they make clickbait, then they make it all 100% confusion. Title, you mean how to confuse the YouTube algorithm? That's the only thing to make a title for, Susan. A description, just more manipulation of the algorithm. Why would anybody put anything fucking real in it? You put your Instagram, you put your YouTube, you put your Facebook, you put all your shit, you put your fucking Snapchatty fucking shit in there because all of it gets hooked up in the fucking algorithm. Then you get backlinks from all the fucking shit. You want to talk about fucking title and description? It's called manipulation.
Associated with it.
Oh, analytics that goes with it. Yeah, you would only make the title, the description, to fool the analytics.
Many features that are creator facing only, and I really wanted to use them to make sure that
Oh well, Susan wanted to use these creator features, but doesn't know how to make content. Isn't able to make a video, but wants to use the tools to make a video. We're back to how can we have a band, but the band's not going to play music because we don't have any creativity and talent. I mean, we really want to have the band. We're never going to practice. We're never going to learn. We'll just get rid of the music part of it. Oh, it's genius.
The creator experience. We have lots of teams who are dedicated to working with creators. They spend a lot
Oh,
of
they have lots of teams dedicated to working with so-called creators. Nobody can get a hold of anybody at YouTube for anything unless you're making 50,000 fucking dollars a month on YouTube, which is a hell of a lot of people.
Trying to understand the perspective from creators and figuring out how they can build a better product for creators.
Oh, they want to help them build a better product. Does YouTube know anything about creativity, talent, fucking skill, fucking practice? No. We'll help you with these tools. Somehow, these tools will create the content somehow. Somehow, the thumbnail will just magically create the fucking content.
But I also wanted the opportunity to be a creator so I
Oh,
could use.
she wants the opportunity. So instead of actually putting hard work in, like me, with music, been doing it for 30 fucking 35 years now. All the things that I've done in my life, I've put hard work, dedication, practice. Susan was fucking born into a wealthy fucking family. Is worth $410 million through her wealthy family. She became the CEO of a multi-billion dollar company, and then she says, "Oh, I want to do that creative thing now." Susan, you've already made your decisions in life. You're a robot. You're a dark soul fucking husky fucking jeans and shit. Put on your husky jeans, fucking mommy, and realize who the fuck you are. You took a different path in life. This whole, I wanted to give this creator shit a chance. No. Yalta Bayat is all you are.
These products and test them out so that I also could think about how we could build an even better platform for creators.
Oh, we could build even a better platform that has no content. What your content is made out of assaulting the general population, as you call it, pranks. Serious crimes committed against people. YouTube's been able to turn all these laws into no. It's a prank, and you're just not getting the no. See, kill all Jews, and you're the racist. You're not getting how this blackmail and slander. See, I get to say whatever the fuck I want. I'll say kill all niggers and kill all Jews. Then when you say something about it, I say you're the racist. I get to do whatever the fuck I want. Everybody else is blamed for it. Well, would you explain this whole PewDiePie shit there, Susan?
So those are the three reasons as to why I decided to start my YouTube channel. I am reading the comments. I can't answer all of them. I will do my best to find the themes and to answer.
So wait a minute, Susan. At first, it was the entire world that uses YouTube. We're all gonna talk to you at the same time. Then you figured out with your fucking monster fucking brains here that wait a minute, That's actually not going to work. So I'll have they will ask me two questions. Now we're back to, you know what, just fucking leave a shitload of comments down here and I'll kind of weed through them and maybe not. And you know what, that's kind of impossible, but you know what, my head is full of hypocrite shit because I live in the trees of good and evil and I will never know the middle path. So when you talk to me, when you hear me talk, everything of my belief system, everything, the only thing I can possibly do is be a big ass motherfucking hypocrite about every fucking thing.
In future videos. Thank you everyone for watching. I look forward to hearing from you.
Oh, she's looking forward to hearing. How are you going to hear from us, Susan? You pulled a Nazi fucking communist game on us. You're gonna talk to the people, and you made it all confusing. Then you established nothing. Then at the end, it's I hope to hear from you guys. Yeah, I guess you're gonna blame it all on us. We couldn't get a hold of you, right, Susan? For the last 9 years, 8 years, 7 years, I've been trying to get a hold of you, Susan.
My channel. Bye.
Yeah, Susan. The only thing you can do is ban my fucking channels and run like the dumb bitch you are. So there's my reaction video where there's nothing wrong with it. There's a fucking about a 15 of them down here made on the same fucking video, but of course my video will be singled out. This video will be saved for the people at YouTube that want to delete my shit and upload it on many fucking channels. Go fucking fuck yourself, you fucking communist fucking pieces of shit.